Did I do all the things? I think I did all the things. Um, if I didn't do the things, it's fine. We don't need to. Deleted, train log, deleted, New City Chronicles, train log. I'm just gonna do that because it was a blank document. Cause it's blank and unused. How do I feel about my music? I guess I feel fine. Let's get into it. It's a daytime stream. Wish me luck. Actually, I wonder. Okay, we might have to like switch up to my Chrome, into Chrome to go into Google Docs for a little bit during this. We shall see. Let's find. Nope, that's not what we're looking for. That's not what we're looking for. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where's the document that I'm looking for? Let's see. Let me look at my graph view real fast. Is that just the regular changelog? Okay. Okay, let's get into this. Okay, so what I realized is that I have no plan, or I had no plan. Which is kind of a weird thing to say for a game that I like technically put out like 3 or 4 years ago at this point. I forgot how long it's been, Jesus Christ. But like, I think I was going off of like, just like vibes and feelings, which can get me so far. What, Dan? What? You can't just like go bruh and then say nothing. um, but the goal is I need to make a subheading. Oh, okay, I can do that. That one I can do. I didn't realize how loud it had been. That it probably got messed up when I was doing something the other day. So let's put it down to 60. Let's get down to 60. That sounds like a. Ooh. Oops, I spelled that wrong. Windows, Mecha, Rising, System. So maybe if I make 2 shorter system summaries, that'll make it easier for me to figure it out. Also, is the music better? Is the volume down to a more reasonable volume? That should be better. Okay. So we're gonna work. Okay, hold on a second. Let me turn the monitor on so I can hear it as well. As it. Oh my god, I'm being texted about Supernatural of all things. Oh, that guy. No, it's a good thing you said so, because like when I listen back to the VOD, it doesn't have the music in the background because I uploaded it to YouTube. So I never knew what the volume is. So it's probably been loud for a hot minute. I just hadn't realized. Also, maybe my mic got messed up because I did like touch a button on my microphone the other day. Because I always just try to stay. Actually, can I do this with a number? Can I just do it like that? Yeah, let's just do that. also it doesn't help that I'm never monitoring myself because I'm just a menace. Okay, so Magical Girls and Mecha is a play by post Discord based role narrative first role play game everything. Oh yeah, that also. I'm definitely touch something on my microphone. Okay, hold on. We're gonna take a moment and we're gonna mess around with my audio settings real fast. And by that I mean I'm actually gonna turn on monitoring in my headphones for like once in my life, and so I can hear myself. And okay, let's see. Okay, wait. I need to turn the music down for a second on my end, and turn this up. I think that might be better. I never remember. I should actually label the stupid. If I label the damn thing, it would be a lot easier. But I never remember to label. Okay, is that better? Is that better? I feel like it sounds better. That I'm clearer. Also helps that I moved my mic closer to my face. That was now directly in my line of sight. Go figure. Who knew putting your microphone directly in front of you would make things better? Oh, oops. I'm in OBS. Gameplay is done through text posts in various channels. Events are designed and managed by a game's narrator and just various and potentially I can't spell potentially, it's fine. Various mod taking the role of the press pool on in-game. Yeah, it's true. It does matter because you can't see me. But actually, if I do, okay, let me take this random tripod attachment off my microphone. I wish the arm from my microphone actually went under me, like if it got lower. But alas, I'm not allowed to have nice things. Well, I guess I can do that, and then if I do this, where did my mouse go? There it is. I'm like, where does my mouse keep going? Not now. No. Okay, that's weird. Let's take it out of studio mode. Does that make it? Nope, it doesn't. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna roll with it. We're just gonna roll with what's happening. Okay, anyway. A Magical Mecha in the narrative. The narrative of Magical Girls and Mecha. Maybe I should move my keyboard. I'm always thinking of new ways to like rearrange my desk. It's like a quarterly thing. The narrative of Mecha is a group of keepers. The title of Magical Girl within the game's narrative. the game have been tasked with a direct confrontation with their enemies. Confrontation with their enemies. I didn't move my desk. Seriously, I keep saying I want to move my desk, but I have not moved my desk. My desk has literally been the same since I moved into my apartment. Not this March, but last March. I think about moving my desk. I did not actually move my desk. Let's be very clear on that. There's just not enough space for me to move my desk the way I want to move it, but I think about it a lot. Like, if I could, I would. The narrative of Magic Girls and Mecha is a group of key keepers having tapped with their enemies, known as the Once from Before. They are embarking on a journey through the doors, the spawn point for both their transformative abilities, for both their transformative abilities, their mega companions, and the once. Like, I still have half of my desk, by the way. Like, there's an entire tabletop that's behind my door that when I moved into my apartment, I said, oh, I'm going to set this tabletop up next to my desk so I have a longer desk, like a longer desktop. And I never did, because literally once I set my desk up when I moved in, I did not feel like changing it again. But I think about it because it's sitting there, and every time I look at it, I think, oh yeah, I should put that tabletop back on my desk so I have more space. Or rather, I should put the tabletop back on legs so I have more space. They're embarking on a journey through the doors, which are the spawn point for their transformative abilities, their mecha companions, and the ones from before. Let's see, let me think about this. How does this game work? The game works. How does the game function? The game functions, now the game's story is progressed by random events hosted by the game's narrator and moderation team. These events can be anything from encounters with various once from befores, planetary encounters, planetary finding new planetary new planes beyond. Oops. Beyond. I wrote Beyonce. Beyond. I keep writing Beyonce. Beyond. Beyond the door. I don't know why. I just, every time I write B-O-Y, it becomes Beyonce. Every time. Like, I just writing B-E-Y just makes my brain just autocomplete to Beyonce every time. Oh, that's funny. Finding new plane. Oh, planes. I spelled planes wrong too. Planes. Or practice training drills with the other key keepers. Hey, listen, actually, I haven't had coffee today, and actually, that's a really good point. I have not had coffee today, and I should get some. But instead, I'm going to be a good person and drink this water. I'm going to drink my water like a good human being. These events can be anything between various encounters with these events can be anything from encounters with the various ones from before, finding new planes from beyond the door, or practicing training drills with other key keepers aboard the aboard the vessel. So I'm using Obsidian still. I had been using Deep Down, which is still a little thing that's in my dock, but I switched to Obsidian just because I really liked the graph view. I just love looking at the graph view. It's just so pretty. I do go back to Deep Down every once in a while, just to like tag documents properly because it's easier to do like tagging stuff. There's none of it happening here. Like none of my front matter is here. Properties title is Project Planner for Neo Cities Chronicles. Where like I have to like figure out what properties I want. It actually does get the roadmap tag. I always forget to do it in Obsidian, because I have the graph view that tells me where things are. But it's Obsidian. It's still plain Markdown though, despite being from Deep Down to Obsidian. They both are still Markdown for the text format. So it's all existing locally on my like little like drives I have. The game progresses when events. The games win. Why does it keep saying someone tried to call me? Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got a text message and I was really confused for a moment because I thought I got a phone call, but it turned the phone call was spam. And a text message that happened at the exact same time with my cousin. Okay, continuing on. The game's win conditions are set in that conditions are that the gateway doors between the key keeper's home world and the ones from before being destroyed and negotiates being okay, I guess it's not how it's destroyed. Go figure. The win conditions are that the gateway doors between the keykeeper's homeworld. Well, how do you say homeworld's not a word? And be destroyed. The once from before. Okay, wait a second. I can't type them. The life of parenthood. Let me think. Okay. The practicing, the win conditions are the gateway doors between the Keykeeper's homeworld and the ones from be destroyed, the ones from before being driven. Intimidated enough to cease attempting to colonize the Keykeeper's homeworld, or a mutually beneficial a mutually beneficial, actually, you know what, we're not gonna have 3 conditions, we're just gonna have 2. And I'll put the end doors there. I have to think about this. Actually, wait a second. Why don't I just pull this up? Is it in this tab? Okay, there it is. Okay, so what do I have open? What do I have open? Okay, so I don't have the one for this open. Let's look at this. Oh, there it is. We're gonna take a slight tangent, and like just a slight tangent, and pull this out, and pull this out. We're gonna rename this. We're gonna rename this. Rename this. Make it 00. Adventures goes up there. This gets deleted. So I'm like doing weird paperwork things in the background. Removed, deleted the Neo City, Cities Chronicles TTRPG folder, and moved its content into a newly created 00 Neo Cities Chronicles Adventure folder. Added, created a Neo Cities Adventures folder, moved all the shared between both games documents into this folder. Okay, so game design document goes up there, locations go up there, Bible goes up there, guidebook goes up there, pitch doc goes up there, project planner definitely goes up there, story goes up there. Thank you for saying acknowledgements. Move into 99 miscellaneous. Yes. Okay. Because my thought process here, now bear with me, yes, it's Chronicles guidebook. Okay, so we're gonna do actually, if I do that, does it get mad at me? No. Perfect. Oops. So we're gonna do some Actually, I don't need to do that. That was a weird life choice. Pretend that didn't happen. So what I'm doing is I'm finally, after weeks of saying I wasn't going to do it, copying stuff over from what do you call it? Google Docs. Sorry, like my brain was like farting and not functioning. I forgot what button it is to. I forgot. Fudge. I always forget what the button is. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Annotate. Why won't it? What the heck? Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Why can't I find? I know how to do it. I just can't figure it out. Why are you like this? Okay, I just need to go look. I'm just gonna stop being lazy. I'm just gonna go look. It's exclamation point. Okay, brown. Sometimes I forget the shorthand for things. I have to like go look for them, but I'm like, I know what it is. I just and it's just annoying that I forget what it is, because these are things that I wrote for so this is gonna be like a fun little side tangent, cause I'm gonna be rearranging things. Or putting things in a different manner than it was, I guess is a better statement. Because I also need to like add sections. Nope, that's dollar signs. Oops. Oh, I did have a dice system for this. Good job, past me. Dice and how they work. There's gonna be a section that I need. Dice and how they work. D20, D3, D6. Actually, I guess I'll leave that. I will put safety tools above this. Oh, it's playing. I forgot. I didn't realize what was playing. Oh yeah, like the thing about it is, I only do this because I have these. I make the, not the. Thank you. Let's start with that. Let's start with thank you. I Definitely if you need to, because I'm good at pointing out, like, I'm good at I feel that I am good at figuring out what I'm missing, but sometimes just knowing what I'm missing doesn't solve the problem if it's still missing. I still don't know what it is. It's always a problem that I have. Is I'm like, oh, I need this thing here, but I don't remember, but I don't actually know how to solve the problem. I just know that there's a problem. Which coding could not be helpful. Which is funny, because someone was like, oh, I need this. But I feel like what I'm doing, so the part of it why I'm doing this right now, is, because I'm going to go through the other 2 docs that I have for Neo City Chronicles, for Magical Girls in Mecha and Magical Mech Rising, and figure out what are the things that I can put in both of these things. And so by building this one document, which I should have done, to be fair, ages ago, I don't know why, I put off doing it for so long. I was just like being reluctant. It also helped me figure out what I need. And like make consistent word choices, because I realized that a lot of the times what I was doing, or what I've been doing, or I did do, is I made things more complicated than they needed to be. Like I added extra steps places, and I'm recognizing now, like in retrospect, coming back to these projects after having been gone from them for so long, I didn't need to do that. I made my life harder than it needed to be, and so this is my attempt to make my life less complicated. Or not less complicated, less less convoluted. I guess is a better way to put it. It's just kind of annoying, but like I never looked at these projects as like single projects. I've always looked at them as individual from one another, just that happen to share the same world, which was a mistake. I'm gonna go with that. That was a mistake. This heading will get moved, but right now it's gonna sit there. Something just made a thumping noise, and I'm genuinely curious as to what it was. But hold on a second, I'm actually curious as to what this thumping noise is. Is someone knocking on my door, or is my cat being a little asshole? So I accused Jack for no good reason. Just now, he was innocent. I was wrong. Jack did nothing wrong. He's an innocent bystander. It was actually my water getting delivered. So someone was in fact knocking on my door. So I now have water, guys. And I've been thinking, how are you getting water? Why wouldn't you have water before this? Because I live in California, and as a New Yorker, California's water tastes like ass. And so, oh look, past me thought Dyson what they do. Look at me. I already had that thought. I love when that happens. I love when past me was just like, what up? Okay. Let me steal this chart that I have to recreate. Can I clear this chart? Gross, it won't let me. Okay, hold on, we're gonna have to do this in 2 windows. No, LA, okay, here's the thing. I think all water, here's the thing. It's not that I think LA water tastes worse than something, than someone else's water, or rather, another part of California water. I think all water that's not from New York tastes like ass. It's just it's a me problem. It makes living places that are not New York very difficult. Because I'm just thinking, your water tastes like ass. Oh, I know what I did. Okay, hold on a second. I did this wrong. Okay, wait. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? I don't like. Okay. Okay, wait. Hold on a second. We're gonna do some funky things. Studio mode real fast. Okay, we're just gonna do a quick transition so you can see, because I changed, and I'm in a markdown document now, or I'm in a website for a thing. I figured I should show it while I'm doing this. Here's the thing, New York water is just like, generally speaking, like good, but like in a underrated sort of, you don't remember it because it's so not noteworthy that it's just generally speaking refreshing. Like, I can't explain to you. It might just be propaganda. Like, it could just be New York City propaganda. I'm willing to bet that, but like, I literally cannot drink water in any other state. I'm forced to drink tap water. But if given a choice, I will always pick bottled water in any place that's not New York. It means that I spend money buying water, and I hate that. But like, the other option is not drinking water and dying of heat exhaustion, you know? Or justifying, okay, well, I'm not gonna buy water, instead I'm gonna buy Gatorade, and still dying of heat exhaustion. Ask me how I know that? Lived it once, when I first moved out here to LA. I was like, oh, I'll just replace all my water with Gatorade. It'll be fine. It was not fine. It was not okay. Let's see. 9. Face. 10. Body. God, I can't believe I have to like remake this chart. That's the one downside to doing things in not Google Docs. Is I have to do all these weird things to get like tables or whatever in Markdown. It's not the worst, but it's just not the most conducive to other things. Oh no, wait. First row is not headers. Oh, I need to do that. Okay. Now you can't see anything, and now we're gonna pull Obsidian back up. And no one needs to know a thing. Oh god. My little wrist brace is falling. Well, so it's funny. So that table ended up looking like. Oh, are you gonna be a jerk? Oh, fine. Okay, fine. I will actually. Are you gonna formulate this tape? I mean, I could have just done like this. I don't know why I didn't. I did that so stupid. I don't know why I did it like that. Oh, actually, no, put that back. I don't know why I did that. I forgot that I could just do this natively. It's fine, no one needs to know. It'll take me 2 seconds to fix this. It makes my brain work a little bit different, a little bit more, instead of being like off duty. Okay, anyway. Okay, there we go. There's my pretty looking table. That actually looks like, I want that view, but like that. Okay. Cool, we're good. Oops. Oh, these are headings. Huh, didn't realize that. I'll fix that in 2 secs. Okay, so what are you? You're 3, so you're gonna be a 4-banger. You're gonna be a 4-banger. You're gonna be. Oh my god, I watched too much fucking Alexa. That's what that was. What song is this? Because I don't think I like it. And see, I have notes here. We're just gonna do this because I don't feel like trying to remember what the short key is. Also, I love that I can add annotations. Like since I got that plugin, it's so convenient just to have them in the side. And we're gonna make a 3-banger and call it moves and tactics, because I think I mentioned this in this and then I never come back to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Example. Insert table. No, not list. Give me a table, goddammit. And I need 1, 2. Okay. Narrator. So I can't ask about narrator. That was a weird struggle just now. Narrator. I think that's. There's too many letters in that. I don't know how I fucked that up. Okay. Continuing on. Because I will have to come back and put in all the examples, moves and tactics. But also, you know what I'm gonna do? Also, the other benefit of me going through the Google Docs that I wrote this in is I'm now forcing myself to rearrange some things that were in stupid places because I was playing stupid games. Like why did I have basic rules after dice stuff? No idea. And then basic rules, dice and how they work, and then after dice and how they work. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take this entire section and we're gonna put it here. 1, 2, 3. Rules for combat, is that right? Yeah, that is right. Okay. And also it's forcing me to read this. It also has like a bunch of typos in this that I need to fix. I have a footnote. Where's the other footnote? add another footnote. I love a good footnote. But where does this footnote go? Where does this footnote go? Where is this footnote? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Wait, where's this one at? See, the problem with footnotes sometimes. Okay, let's just skip. I'm just skipping around real fast. Okay, so it's not there. Not there. Not there. Where is this footnote at? Okay, let me read the footnote. Maybe if I read the footnote, I'll know where it goes. Duh. In general context of price. Oh, I know where that footnote goes. I know where that footnote goes. Why does it do that? Where did it go? Okay, there. That was what that footnote was. I was like, I know where that footnote goes. Once I read what the footnote was, I was like, oh, I know where I wrote that footnote. Okay, where was I actually in the thing that I was doing? Rules for combat. Actually, let me do two more things. Oops, nope, undo that. Don't do that. Gameplay stages. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exploration. 1, 2, 3, 4. Engagement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Free play. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Downtime. Okay. Let me continue on. And for reference, real fast. If you're curious, that's what I'm looking at. I have this entire thing in Google Docs, or not entire thing. I have what I've done in Google Docs, and rather than have them both open at the same time, on stream I'm having one of them open because like I'm literally just copying from this document. So it's, and I'm doing most because I'm moving it in Obsidian. The idea is that Obsidian will have the master copy of it going forward, which is funny because I recently just printed this entire goddamn thing out, and I'm doing this now, which makes me having printed it out kind of stupid. Let's go back to rules for combat. Rules for combat. This, how combat works, which is what brought me to my 4. 1. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Make a choose your own adventure style chart. Yeah, I have a shit ton of paper. Don't listen. I have a shit ton of paper, and I bought black ink once in the last like 3 years. Please. Footnote. Can I not put a footnote there? Okay, maybe I can't put a footnote there. That's fair. Also, I don't need to put a footnote there. Oops, don't do that. Don't do that either. God, that was so obnoxious. But I do know I need to put in an example there. Teamwork and group tactics. Oh look, it's my notification that I should read for an hour. Tactics example. 1, 2, 3. This was never written out, so I can't say that I'm missing anything. Combat stats. Yes, that was a good choice. 1, 2, 3. I like printing things out also because I get to check out my red pen. 1, 2, 3, 4. And when I take out my red pen, it makes me feel like really accomplished when I look at my red pen document. Like I feel like I've really done something. I bought like 1,000 sheets of paper, like 1,000 like just copy paper, like ages and ages ago. Okay, so this is a footnote. What is this footnote? Oh, okay. Also, I don't know how much of this is like not filled in. It's kind of funny. Is that right? Taking action, special attacks. Okay, no, special attacks should go here. I wrote this, and I didn't leave myself a note, so now I don't remember what this was about. But I guess I'll leave it in until I figure it out. Rules for magic. Oh, wait, maybe? Oh, actually, you know what we're gonna do? I know what we're gonna do. We're gonna take this, we're gonna delete that. Rules for actions. See? That should be right. That should be the order that should be in. Oh, I don't have, I have, the good specialty paper I have is, the only, blah, 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 blah. I have photo paper, and I have, card stock from that time I printed out all the cards for this game. For this very game, in fact. It's so funny. I didn't even realize. God, okay, stop it. Why is it telling me in-game isn't a word? Do you want me to put a hyphen in it? Is that what you're telling me? Put a hyphen there? So like the last time I was working on this game, God knows, I printed out all the cards for the card part of this game. 1, 2, 3. Which I still have those cards. Like occasionally I look at them, which is like why I know that this game needs like a wild revamp, because there were too many fucking cards. Or I wasn't optimizing the card design that I was making. Oops, nope, that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Is there any other? Okay. God, how long is this actual doc? 34 pages. I'm on page 20 of 34. I mean, I would take paper from I would print stuff out at work if I actually went into the office, ever. And if I didn't think that my job would actually pay attention to the things that I was printing and ask me so many questions about why I was printing 34 pages of a game called Magical Girls in Mecca. No thank you, bot. I would like you to, be gone. Oh my god, I hate this thing sometimes. I hate this thing sometimes. Can I get out of this? There we go. There we go. I was like, how do I make this? I know how to do it on the left side. Or on the right side, I guess is a better statement. I know how to do it on the right side. It just lets me make this smaller. Yeah, why won't you let me do that to this box? Why won't you let me make this one smaller? Or what? Wider? It's just so skinny, and I can't see well. Maybe if I do that. No, see, once I put... Oh, is it the captions that are making this impossible for me to do that? So if I put this on the other side now, can I make it bigger? Yes, I can. Okay, so it's just the captions have to be a specific size. Yes, okay, so the second I put captions in, it goes, no, you can't do that. That's fair. That's fair. So I'm messing around with my doc in OBS. I didn't realize the caption box had to be a certain size. Okay, taking action. We're gonna move this. No, we're not gonna move this. We're gonna leave this here. I will say that I'm gonna come across one of the downsides of doing this in Markdown is I cannot make a circle insert. Like or is this an image? It is an image, actually. I guess I could go find where I stored that random image. Or I could just not have images in this version of this document. That's also a very smart choice. Also, I need to read. Like, I love my clock system that I was coming up with. That I know there's a VOD somewhere in the world where I wrote where I finally articulated exactly how I wanted the clocks to always work in like every game I ever make. And you know what's funny is I have no idea where it is. One, two, oops, nope. One, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Example. Haha, see, that's why I didn't move that. Okay, so where's this thing about actions at? Up here. What are you? 4? So you're gonna be a... Oh god. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Can I just copy this? Is there a magical universe in which I can just copy this chart and it just work? Bless. Yeah, okay. If I just do like... Oops, where'd it go? Oh, I love that. I love that that worked. I love that that worked exactly how I thought it was going to work, too. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love when that happens. When I just do the thing and it does exactly what I want. I don't have to think about it. Oh, I need to delete this one. Delete row. Just delete that one row. Because you did give me an extra row. I don't know why it puts an extra row. But like, anyway, what I was saying about clocks is, like, there's a VOD somewhere that exists, and I just cannot find it, where I articulated exactly how I want to design clocks in games that I make. Okay, I like doing it. I think I do like in every game that I have. And I literally can never remember where that, like, what video that was in. And that's the one wheel that I'm always reinventing, because I know I did it good once, and I didn't write it down. I did not write it down, and it makes me so upset. And one day I'm gonna find it, and it's gonna be game over. There we go. That's what we're gonna do. Combat. Wait, how did that happen? Combat stats. Combat and how it works. Example. Wait, that seems wrong. What happened with my headers? You're a 3-banger, so then you should be a 4. And then you should be a 3 again. There we go. I was like, I did something wonky and weird in this. And when I was copying it. Okay, so now we're at conditions. Conditions are a action. Let's put it over here. I can't believe I wrote all of this, and I'm gonna have to like combine this with other things that I've written. Moves and tactics. Character advancement goes at the bottom. No, it's gonna go here. So then you're a 4. You're a 4. Let's see. This is like so obnoxious because like as I'm like looking through the order that I'm putting this stuff in, there's so much stuff that I have it designed in other versions of this other games in this quote unquote system that I just now need to put where they belong. And the fact that they're not where they belong is the problem. Like, I must figure out, like, what did I do? Oh, wait, I did that wrong. Shit. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put it. That'll help sort that out, so I can stop accidentally. Oops, and I'm also gonna have to change the way I did experience. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I think this is back, like, I think I designed it back and I was still, like, doing weird things with the Pathfinder rule set, of all things. And it's not good. It's not bad, it's just not good. I could do better. Current me could do better. And that's really what... God, there's a note here from 20. Okay. Whoops. 1 explanation. 1, 2, 3. I love that I'm adding these in. Relation. Oh wait. Through social interaction. Through social interactions. What is this? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's also like some weird, just some general weird things. That I definitely am gonna have to like rethink. How, because it doesn't, you know what it is? It's a bunch of, it's an amalgamation of other things that I have not figured out how to, fit together in a neat way. But once I do, I think it'll be good. Once I figure out how to like merge them into a single thought, as opposed to the independent clauses. I don't know what I'm gonna call independent clauses, but I'm gonna call it independent clauses that they are. Why is this a title for changing your personality? This should be under character creation. Don't know what that's about. I don't know why I have a header for changing your personality. I have no idea what that header was about. Like you'll see this when I copy and paste this in. You'll be like, oh, that's literally how it works in Pathfinder. Yep, that's definitely what I was doing. I want to keep. Okay, have fun. You can't see my water bottle, but my water bottle has a sticker on it that says that touching grass isn't enough. I need to go fight God. Go fight the gods. Put up the good. Give them a good 1-2 punch. Like, go give him a good 1-2 punch. This is literally the Pathfinder one. I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote this. Because I didn't leave myself a note. It's just bad. And Past Me didn't leave notes. Past Me didn't leave enough notes. Oh wait, did I not? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Why do I have a stats and what they do? Character roles. Why is there a character roles section? Why do I have a header? Oh, characters and roles. Is it supposed to characters and roles? It is characters and roles. Wait, what is this note? Where is this note attached to? Is that attached to this? It is attached to this. Okay. I was like, what is this note attached to? That's just a note from someone that I need to like implement. Cause I moved. Okay, I know what happened. I moved stats into a different place. Okay, let's see. Magical girl. Gross. There's so many. Okay. What are you, 5? Ugh, I hate that I have like so many. There are too many headers in this thing. I definitely need to like clean them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I'm 6 headers down in this section, which means we're too far down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do this. And we're gonna delete that, and we're gonna delete one of those. And we're gonna delete one of those. Is that still 4? Yeah, I guess that makes sense. What is character creation under? Oh, that's what's happened. I know what I did wrong. Okay, hold on a second. We're gonna fix this. You should be a 2-banger. Then you get down to 3. And everyone else gets fixed. Yes. Okay, there we go. We got it. We figured it out. We figured it out. It was like there were too many headers. I don't know what happened, but it's because I fucked up early on. But now we're fine. Also, you know what's funny is I forgot or didn't forget. I just remembered. Let me rephrase this thing. I just remembered. I built a Google spreadsheet for this. That you could fill out your character sheet like in a Google spreadsheet with drop downs, and there's no way I'm recreating that. Oops. In so that's just gonna live in Google Drive. Which these all need to be expand. This needs to. What the fuck? Let's expand on this. What the fuck? This is not a. Expand on what this means and does. That was such a weird. That's such a weird like section. Because it was like there's nothing. There's nothing in that told you nothing. Past me, what were you doing? Like, what were you doing there? What was the thought there? Because there's not even a comment there. There's just silence. 1, 2, 3. Which is fine. Don't get me wrong. Also, this is gonna get changed. Okay, I'm gonna put this here. And I'm gonna leave myself 2 notes. The original note that's here, because it is valid. And then in let me see. Let's see. Let's scroll all the way down. Magical Defense Force Agency. Actually use the Magical Defense Agency, independent faction, character alignment and factions. Because there are factions and they're way more important. I can't really talk. Okay, so it's a good thing I'm doing this, because there are things that are in other games that just never made it into this document, and they need to be there because it explains so much more and it's a much better chart. Okay. Oops. Okay, so then card will resolve. I don't know why this is going here, but it's gonna. I'm just gonna roll with it. we can steal this. Delete row. I'll figure that out. See, like, I'm glad that I'm looking at this now. Oh my god, I'm just gonna copy this entire thing just so you can see that this was stupid on my part. Not stupid, it was poorly thought out. Let's go with that. Oh wait, what's happened there? Okay, you're gonna get a third one, right? And you're gonna get a fourth one. Because some of this might exist in other parts of this document. I'm just gonna make sure that it doesn't exist twice, and then combine it. Keep the good parts, delete the parts that are kind of dumb. Let's see. Nope, that's not what I wanted. It's the button next to it. What is this? I'm like playing like a playlist that I just don't know. It's Daisy Grenade. Like, I don't know why Daisy Grenade sounds like someone else. I can never remember who that someone else is. Oh, you know what that's supposed to be? I know it's happening. Nope, don't do that. Do that. No, don't do that. Do that. That's probably how that's supposed to work. And I know that where the information that's supposed to go in this chart exists. I know where it is. You know, the fun thing is eventually, when I get, okay, moves and tactics. 1, 2, 3. Like this is like in a, like I had to scroll back up to put this where when it was like in a totally different position. Like it's in a totally different place. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's in a totally different place. God, this document's gonna end up being so long, I'm gonna cry when I like, think about having to print it. Oh yeah, that's the funny thing is this is all, like I'm back in character, okay wait, core system, let's scroll that up. Stats, skills, character classes, advancement and leveling up. Okay, we're gonna go back down to there. Cause now we get to the fun bit. 1, 2, 3. And I say fun bit in like, not sarcasm, but it wasn't, it was the other time that I went crazy while I was working on this game. And the answer is when I decided that I was going to give people look at this chart. Fuck, don't do that. Like, what was I thinking? I think it's like when I started trying to design video games, and I just kind of I was like double dipping my thought process from one to the other, and it's a mistake. It's a mistake, and like I'm too far into it to call it a bad idea, so I just left it. It's just kind of funny, because I think I figured it out. This is just 1, 2, 3, 4. Like my brain. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna make this work. We're gonna go through this entire thing, like everything that I've done. And then I can't believe I did this entire personality thing. Like this entire personality, I did this entire thing. Format. Insert. Call up. No, don't do that. Okay. we're just gonna... Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, that did not do what I wanted it to do. That's okay. Just while I do this real fast. Like, I think it's funny, I don't know why I'm doing this on stream. I could have done this, like, off stream. Also, I love how I think I'm A, B, C, D, E. I love how these are actually alphabetized some magical way. If they're not alphabetized, we're gonna pretend that they are. How does this, and also I'm gonna leave myself a note to do a thing. Okay, and we're gonna leave myself a note because it's an important thing that I did in this. I made this entire list, and forgot the most important thing. How does this affect gameplay, either narratively or or mechanically? I think it's how you spell mechanically. If it's not how you spell mechanically, we're just gonna pretend that it is. What song is this? Again, I'm playing music and I have no idea what it is. No idea who this is. Like, I have no idea who this is. It's what happens when I play. Why did all of these get? Where are we? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why are you like that? That was weird. And then we're gonna actually open a note, another note. Cause I have a note about location somewhere. Right, it's in here, I think. Pitch event guidebook. Where's the thing about locations? Is it actually not where I think it is? Oh, yep, it is not where I thought it was. Gardens, nests, crystal ponds, playground, library, pits, fine arts school. Oops, don't do that. We know we're just gonna copy the whole thing. Actually, I can just copy all of them. Okay, actually. We're just gonna, okay, we're gonna do something. We're gonna do something, we're gonna grab this. And you might be thinking, Imani, why are you grabbing this story thing? What are you doing? And why are you putting it all the way at the bottom? Because we're gonna make this a 3-banger. God damn it. Lore and world building. One, 2, 3, and we're gonna go locations. Can we? Is that right? Ugh, they're all wrong. Okay. Let me just fix it. Because if I don't, we're gonna be mad about it forever. And it's not gonna take me that long to fix it. Actually, you know what? Let's do it from the bottom up. Because once I do that, It would be like, because this was like something that I wrote again. So I think I did, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, you're telling me cafe is spelled wrong because it's missing the little accent above E. It is. It is telling me that it's spelled wrong because it's missing the little accent above the E. That's fine. We can make that work. And actually, it's funny. So if I do this, actually, this is really a good idea. This is like a genius idea. I don't know why I didn't do this sooner. Past me was like dreading copying this and like combining these like 3 documents into a 1 document thing, because I was like, oh, they're so different, but they're not, or they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be so different that they are not interchangeable with one another. And so forcing myself to do this now feels productive in a weird way. And actually, you know what? I did all of this for no good reason. But don't worry about it. We're not going to talk about it. Maybe I'll find and replace it, and it'll be okay. Because I did all of that, I want you to know, only to realize that they're all right fucking here. God damn it. Okay. Actually, wait a second. Can I go forward in that? Okay, it is. Okay, so we're gonna pretend that I didn't just do that. No one saw a damn thing. No one saw a damn thing. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. How about that? How about we just pretend that didn't happen? That I didn't put this, like, go through the 5 minutes it's going to do that. Okay, so we're back at background. Anyway, let's see. Where did it go? Backgrounds. Okay, I didn't do a thing about appearance. Where did I put the thing about alignment somewhere else. It already existed, and I have it, architect alignment infractions. Protecting, upholding, passionate, doing whatever. Okay. Okay. Get back down to the lore and world building section just so I can, oops. So now I can do okay. 1, 2, 3. It's telling the story. Terms and what they mean. See, this should be like way sooner than this. Like, I don't know why I have it all the way down here. What is this? A 3? 1, 2, 3. Is this the end of the document? Oh my god, this is... No. Okay. I got excited for 2 seconds. It is not, in fact, the end of the document. It is close to the end of the document. And I love how there's literally nothing in this section, by the way. I wrote the entire thing. I remember I was building a wiki for this. I should go back to building that wiki. Why is this not... thank yous hasn't... I don't know. Author bio, we're gonna leave. 2, 3. Oops, nope. We're just gonna do 2 of those. So we're down. We went through 34 pages of... and we're not... Ah, shit, don't do that. 1, 2, 3. Oops, nope, we're only doing 2. I don't know why I keep doing that wrong. References. Actually, and inspiration. We're actually going to do something special. I was looking at the 5th edition handbook for this. Why? I'll have to like go back. Alphabetize my list. Alphabetize list. Copy to clipboard. Come back over here. Paste it in alphabetical order. Because I'm a weirdo who wants it in alphabetical order. One, two, three. I said 3, but it's not actually 3. And then... Actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. I mean, this is like a minor thing. I'm literally just moving around the web. This is the old one, even though it's not accurate. I'm gonna leave it there. Support. I'm not gonna put my actual link in there. I'm just gonna, I mean, it's literally the one that just popped up in chat. Okay, so that's the 34 pages. That was what I had for the guidebook for the traditional tabletop RPG. So now we get to do this all over again. Actually, this one's only 22 pages. Probably less than that once you get rid of the junk that's repeated. Let's actually do it from... No, let's do it for Magical Girl Mech Rising, because Magical Girls and Mecha is 50-something pages, and I know a lot of those pages are tables, and I don't feel like trying to figure out how to make the table work. Okay, so let's go down to the story. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? The story. And then this is actually gonna go at the bottom. We're just gonna I'm gonna have a section in the story. I'm gonna change it to say the world, the key keepers, our locations. I need to make. Okay, actually, you know what's a good name for a spaceship for magic? Good. Magical Girl Mech name. I do the name. No, I don't want that. Okay, you're not helpful. I need a behind the name. I need to come up with a name real fast. And you'd be like, what's, I need a settings, feminine name, 3 to 5 names, don't avoid diminutive, but avoid rare, witch, ancient, I'll take mythology as well, Arthurian biblical, yeah, I guess. I'll take out, no, leave Dutch. Romanian. Let's see what I get. Yes. Okay, we're gonna do this. Oops. Oh, how are boats named? Actually, that's a better thing. How are boats named? You may be like wondering, why am I looking at how boats are named? I promise you, that I got this. But how do you know? Like, what is the SS something? What does that mean? Oh, okay. There we go. Okay, I got this. The MV Elizabeth. You may be wondering what's happening here. So, the thought that I've been having is that, oh, I did that wrong. I'm going to do that. Nope, that's a musical. Adeline. It's a good. Oh yeah, there we go. We're gonna. So in Magical Girls in Mecca, they're on a ship, though it's not very clear. I never named the ship. It's just been like a thing that I've referenced and then never talked about. But I just need 5 boat names. And I'm just like trying to figure out. Julia, Mulia, I can't, okay. Nope, I did. I have a rule for naming things these days. If I can't pronounce it in like a vague sense, we're not using it. Claudette. Claudette? And that might be too many. Fuck, why does it keep doing that? I don't know why. Oh, it says, no. Marianne, Danielle, Tantin, Fairclough, Wolfwin? Oh, yes, I like that. That's a good name. Wolfwin, Canito. Doretta? Okay, oh, you know what? We're gonna do settings. We're gonna go back to settings. Avoid dream. Okay, let's do that. Allison. Ooh, that's a fun one. Alcyone. Alcyone? It's probably Alcyone. We're gonna just roll with Alcyone. Oops, I didn't copy and paste that right. Alcyone, Claudette. I need one more. Actually, maybe I don't. Maybe I'm gonna leave it at 4. 4 is a good number of boats in a fleet. How many boats do you need to have in a fleet? No, Kimberly Claudette is way better. Okay, there we go. That was like a little side quest, which is the first side quest that I've gone on this entire time. Ships. Neo City locations. The ships in the ships that are being used that can be used during gameplay for Magical Girls and Mecha. Left that note for myself because I will forget that I wrote that. Let's go Project Planet real fast. Because that was where to be fair, that was where I was supposed to be. So we're gonna game's objective is to. Oops, I wrote 2 there twice. So, can I move my mic? Is that, do I still sound okay if I have my mic where I move my mic? Is I'm gonna get rid of that. Because I'm removing. Okay, event cards, monster cards. The market. What was I thinking? What was the thought that I just had? Sorry, I got sidetracked. Oh, cool, perfect. I still sound good. That was what was important. Oh no, what used to be here? Oh no, what used to be here? Okay. Let's go back to 2020. 2021. Nope, it's not there then. What is it there? Is it here? Nope, it's not there then. Okay. Metro. Oh, basic deck cards. That's what that's supposed to say. Okay, cool. And there was a moment where I was like, oh shit, I deleted something a long time ago and I didn't remember what it was. Okay. Event cards, monster attack cards, monster dice, attack dice. Attack dice, random market cards, quest cards, common action cards. Rare action cards. Skill cards. Keykeeper cards, mecha cards. God, I remember when I made all of these cards. I made so many cards, and they still exist. I still physically have them in my life. I still look at them and think, every time I look at them, I think, I should go back to working on this game and maybe have less cards. Locations, map, hex gridded. Hex grid location map, character sheet. I'm gonna move character sheet. I don't know why that's so low on the list. Actually, you don't actually need pen and paper. Character sheet, keeper, character. Mecha. Okay. Also, by forcing myself. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so this is gonna make. So now I'm gonna be bouncing back between 2 different documents as I do this. Let me drink some water. Because here's the thing. Magical Girl Mecha Rising was built to be a card game, but I don't want it to be I don't want it to be a card only game. I guess I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. I think what I'm gonna do. I think it's gonna be fully digital, but not as like digital in the sense that it's played over like. Okay, let me think this through. Work out. I did print out and hand around all those cards. So I want to keep the cards, but I want to make them digital cards. So I don't have to like deal with physical items, but they'll still be in-game cards. I need to figure out how to make it so you could play this entire game via Discord, because like you can do, like there's that one D&D bot, Avera or whatever it's called. Like I want to build something like that that encompasses this game. which seems like a lot of effort for like this sort of for me. Like building a Discord bot that does it, or like, but also you could do it with just slideshows. Like I could build this game where all you need is like Discord and Google Workspaces. Like maps are displayed via Google Slides. Yeah, like I don't want. That's like it's a weird. So because Magical Girl Mech Rising, I need to figure out how to smoothly integrate these two concepts into a single thing. Like I like having physical cards, but I also feel like, oh, never mind. I'm gonna just show the comment. I don't know. My bot is like aggressive about links. Please ignore that. Yeah, so I'm thinking like playing a card IO, or like build the entire thing via like Tabletop Simulator. Or like, so I actually backed the Kickstarter for this thing called All Aboard, which is a VR game. VR game system. Hold on a second. Okay, now we're gonna go on a real side tangent. Sorry guys. But I'm just gonna tell you about two cool projects. That oh, oops. Aboard VR Kickstarter. We're gonna take a starter. Because I do love a good VR game. Let's be real. I love VR. I miss playing games in VR, but All Aboard lets you build a game. It's a Kickstarter for VR platform for board games with your friends using Steam VR or MetaQuest. And I obviously backed it as a modder, which and it like the APK or whatever. Oh, the screen switched. Hold on a second. I forgot that I didn't do the thing. Give me 2 seconds, and then you can see what I'm looking at. Why are you like that? There we go. Actually, I know why it's like that, because I have it set to... Or do I find the same execute? That should solve that problem. But I backed this Kickstarter, and then, Bad Karma? Let's see if I can pull this up. There were 2 of them. Actually, I guess I could just do it like this, because I know it has a Kickstarter, and it should pull up the Kickstarter. Yeah, it does. There we go. Because I'm a weirdo who loves weird niche things. But it's probably more so All Aboard, like using Tabletop Simulator or PlayCard.io, or something free that people don't have to pay money for. Because I know for Tabletop Simulator, you have to own Tabletop Simulator, and I don't think you can invite someone to a game if they don't also own Tabletop Simulator. But we'll figure that out. But like I want to make anyway the long tangenty little side quest that I went on was I want it to be a digital board game because I don't want to deal with physical pieces. I don't think I'm good enough. So there's that. And I really like the Thebra. I can't pronounce words. Words are hard. Because you don't need. You can play virtually. But I need to find I need to see like their APK that they're still working on, before I say anything further about that particular topic. Anyway, back to Obsidian. So I want to keep, but I want to have less cards. That was also the other side tangent that I was going to go off, that I want to have less cards. Like I only want the players. Like there's a lot of cards. I think I'm going to get rid of like a lot of these cards, basically, because they're doing double duty for no good reason. Or I have repeat cards that are doing things for no good reason. Okay. So let's get down to the core system. Basic rules. Each player starts with their keykeeper skill. Okay, so we're gonna I'm gonna be editing this as I put this in. Should number? I don't even know what that means. Should you have a divided number that comes away with a fraction, players always to the nearest household number. That's a weird rule that I put. I don't know why I put of the 2 rules that I wrote in this game. I don't know why I put that one there. It's such a weird rule. I don't know why I put that there. Start with a deck containing 2 keykeeper skills, 2 mech cards, 5 common, 5. Okay, we're gonna get rid of common things. It's action cards. The playing choosing based on their chosen class and the chosen class. Okay. Players take turns proceeding to and take turn proceeding. We're proceeding in a counterclockwise order, which is a dumb rule. That's a dumb rule. I don't know why I have that rule there. I'm gonna have to come back to figure out the rules for this game, because nope. Okay, the basic rules are non-existent right now. Okay, rules for magic don't exist yet. Rules for death and rebirth. I'm gonna keep that. This is like a lore thing, not a where did I put relationships at? Where did I put the thing about relationships? Down there, past tactics. Okay, that's fine. Interpersonal and other interpersonal. Yeah, I called it the same thing in both of these documents, which is kind of funny. Why are you? We're not gonna question that. Okay. Oh, I turned my camera on. Hi, people. You can see my face. Please ignore me. You saw nothing. I just proved that I'm a human being. Just a brief glimpse of my face so you can know that I'm a human being. Okay, so let me see. Platonic, where? Okay, someone. Yeah, passing familiar. Passing. You've seen them around, and they've seen you around. They might see them. Okay. Can I just control B that? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Actually, I think I'm gonna do this. Platonic relationships, the Rapoian house. Okay. We're gonna do that. Levels of relationship. I have that better somewhere else. I don't know where it is. I have to figure out where I put that. I wrote that somewhere better. The entire relationship thing, because it's the same in both of these games. I just don't remember where, which is kind of weird. Which is kind of weird. And actually, I'm going to move this entire section to the bottom of this. My throat feels weird. I guess I'll go look and see what did I write for relationships. Yeah, see, I knew I wrote something. acquaintances, some past crushes, rivals. See, I have other answers here. See, there are other ones that I just kind of had forgotten about. Highlight. Okay. Oops, nope. Okay, let's keep going. Maybe I'll tag team these two. You know what it is? I don't like a lot of what I wrote. That's what it is I don't like a lot of what I wrote. Cause like I wrote, that's what this is. There's like bits of this that I think I just want to like cross out and delete because I just don't like it. In the quick start guide does not match in on the card. The rule book takes precedence. Because that's the same rule twice. I said the same thing twice. That was dumb. Also, it's like a lot of things that I was taking from, I would say, Dominion of all things. Is that like something I'm gonna have to like draw in? I'm gonna have to draw like some kind of chart. Physically, like how I like people playing this at a table. I'm like looking for a place to put a section about information. I can just leave it under basic rules. It's not gonna be one of these. I'm just gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Footnote. Okay, I'm gonna. That's a stupid. Okay, rules, taking actions, conditions, moves, relationships, no, gameplay stages. I guess after gameplay stages, I guess that's where we're gonna put this. Win / moves, conditions, I mean, this is a stupid way to do this. I just can't think of a better way to do it. Because that's also not accurate, because this is back when I was, okay. I'm never gonna have to like sit down and like draw like a visual. I'm gonna have to draw a visual. Because once I figure out the visual, if I figure out the visual, maybe maybe things will be oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do that. The door. Oops, nope, don't do that. Oh wait, I put that in the wrong place. Monsters. Okay, so we're going to copy this one because this one's also different, and I will combine them to figure out which one I like better. Oh, actually. Okay, I'm just going to do that, and then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do that. Okay, bold, bold, bold. Should go over here. Bold. That's kind of dumb, and it seems like I move points. Is that different action points? Hold on. For actions, no. Okay, so I think I changed that to action points at some point. Enemy action. Okay, I did change to action points. Where did it go? Where did that section go? Where was I just at? Damn it, where was I just at? Oh no, that's why I have, nope, it's not in, where the fuck was that? It's in terms and what they mean. Action points. I was like, where was I in this this document has gotten so long I've forgotten where I was at in it, and that's a bad time. Game components. Dice and how they work. So buff rules for combat. And there was a heart of the cards joke I could have made here that I definitely did not make. So I'm definitely gonna have to go through this. And when I go through this, monster attack cards, like I feel like this is gonna get cut. And I think I have to read through and be like, I think I'm gonna get rid of that. Oops. Because once I do, I could make, we'll see how, I'll figure it. I will figure it. I'm not, I'm so annoyed that I printed this out and then I'm doing this now. You know what? We're still gonna go through it. We're still gonna go through it by hand. Like I literally just did that like last week. Also, I was supposed to be fair, I was supposed to go to a coffee shop and sit down and do this by hand ages and ages ago, and I didn't do it. And that's my own fault. That is like my own doing for not going to the coffee shop like I meant to. Because if I had done that, we wouldn't be in this situation. and tactics. Yeah, I guess. Teamwork tactics is gonna get moved to here. That makes the most amount of sense. Actually, no, I don't need that header at all. I guess I'll put this after character creation to the narrator role. That makes the most amount of sense. I don't know how past me had this organized, and I don't particularly love how I had it. This is just a weird. One, two, three. And I also have to figure out how I want the event. Quest cards. Like I did enjoy the card design part of this. Actually, I'm waffling back and forth about how I want to like sort this out and make changes to make this all this like simplified. And like the more I think about it, the more I think, like there's just certain things that aren't gonna translate, but like where's the okay. Also acquire things by completing missions and defeating monsters within the world. It is based on this XP. In this case, the amount of XP is determined by the rank of the player and the level of the keykeeper. There's supposed to be a chart here. I'll just make that yellow for right now, and then cut that so it goes here. I think I already said that, but I guess I'll say it again. I feel like that's somewhere else. Okay, so let's see. Do I have a thing about skills in this already? Yes, I do. Nope. Yeah, me, past me, dude, what's up? 5. So many. I hate when I get 5 headers deep. Like that's when I feel like I've gone too deep in making subpoints, and I should like sort that out. Like when I do that, I'm gonna skip that part just because play space is gonna be a word that I need you to maybe just take a quick gander at this. Players determine who goes first. Players determine who goes. Players determine who goes first. In the first session, this is random. This can be random. In the first session, this can be random. However, whoever was first in the previous session can have first when starting a new session. Individual setup. Sounds like Charlotte Sands. Okay, it is. That's because it is. I'm gonna keep. Is that the random? See, I'm still trying to decide whether I want to keep the random market. That's what it is. Event card, John, place it in the event. Okay, why do I have this? Why does this have a footnote? Why does this have... Player can't tackle more than one problem per turn. That does not need to be a footnote. Players can tackle more than one on a turn. That was a dumb footnote, and I'm just gonna get rid of it. I like the event panel thing that I had going on. That's a monster AI. By this panel, we made into the first event is drawn, is sparked. You are now set, depending on what session you did. The cards are determined by the chapter of the game you're on. Why does this have a footnote? And what is this footnote? All monsters within the chapter share the same actions and movement information. No, I think I'm gonna get... That's a dumb rule. I'm gonna get rid of it. The dumb rule was all monsters within the chapter share the same action and movement information. This information changes once you defeat the big boss, but I'm gonna change the game. I need to figure out gameplay flow. We'll figure it out. Wait, where'd the gameplay flow thing I had go? Oh, gameplay stages. But I am gonna steal this again. Wait, I lost it again. It's fine. I'll find it in a minute. Okay, let me just find it again. Gameplay stages. Do I want to leave it up here? Yeah. Oh, I know what I'll do. I know how to solve this. I know we're smart cookie here. Fudge you. This is, it feels like it got weirdly huge, but we're gonna roll with it. Oh my god, maybe not. Why aren't you copying? Oh my god, why are you being like this? Why are you being like this? Wait, why are you, I just want you to copy the thing from one place. Okay, if I just copy it like that, will you work? Will you give me what I want? Yes, okay. That was stupid and I hate that I had to do that. Like, I just need you to, like, work with me here. I'm gonna have a time and a half writing the examples for these. But it's gonna make everything so much better if I just have the examples. Okay. Actually, getting through this was not that hard. Okay. Let's go back up to character creation section because I have a bunch of things about character creation that I need to copy over. Stats and oh, actually, I guess I don't want to be here. Character advancement. Where did it go? So you're ready to build your character. Determine your character's name. Names have power. I'm gonna add some more questions. These are not these. Can you cheat a game with no rules? Determine how they would act in a stressful situation. Oops! Ah, fudge! I just what did I click? Why does this happen to me? I press a button by accident. Determine who you are. How do I feel about being a keeper? How do they feel about being a keeper? Do they enjoy their newfound ability? Okay, keeper. I'll give you the keykeeperhood is not a real word, but we're gonna just keep rolling with it. Names have power. How? Insert mechanic about names and power. How do names have power? How does it affect things narratively and mechanically? Does it at all? How does having a secret or not secret identity work within the game? That's the thing I have to think about, that's the thing I have to think about. Which is why I'm leaving myself a note. How does, okay, I did write the note. How does this affect narrative? What school did they, okay, appearance. Wait, how did I just remember kind of class? Oh, did I not? Close quarters, hand-to-hand combat, good in large bursts, close quarters, combat, providing assistance, okay. Background, appearance, nope, before background, before appearance. Actually, yes, before appearance. I keep pressing the wrong. Actually, maybe I'll determine who you are. This is not that kind of question. Determine what kind of keykeeper you are. Determine save based on your class. I keep like accidentally zooming in and out, and it's like driving me crazy because every time it happens, like it's so subtle. You were paired with. I guess I'll copy this part, even though it exists like 5 seconds before this. Just because. Even though it's literally 5 seconds back. Because adding it in as a cut. Determine your class. Based on the mech you have. Determine your key keeper skills. What's this footnote? That's just optional. Fight, repair, magic. I know I just put this in here, but we're gonna. We're just gonna put it back because I don't think that's gonna change. And it's not the worst. And having it here means that when I go back, even if I go change it later on, I'll know that it's here in character creation, and I'll make sure that they're the same. Magical girl skills. See, actually, you know what's funny? Fight. All combat related skills. I'm probably gonna end up making a separate page for that. That's what's probably gonna end up happening. I'll make a note and then I'll just tag the note in a bunch of times. That would make the most amount of sense. That would make the most sense, and that's what I'm gonna do because that makes the most sense. And I shouldn't be. See, and past me made the note. So, okay, so let's scroll back up. Magical classes. Okay, so let's go here. New note. Magical girl classes. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Mech suit class. Let's see. What was that? Mech suit class. Mech companion class. Oops, I keep mecha companion classes. And then if I do that, then here, we're just gonna put a note, so then it links. Okay, then keykeeper skills. And actually, we're gonna change this. Just so we have consistent naming, because we love a consistent naming scheme. Um, uh, Mecha companion skills. Mecha companion skills. Okay. Insert header here. Insert header here. Title here. Let me make a note that I created is this the one I just did? Keykeeper classes. Created note for Keykeeper classes. Nope. Keykeeper skills? Nope, this was already here. Companions was already here. Keykeeper classes. Renamed Magical Girl. Okay, let me changes. Renamed notes. Magical Girl. Move. Tactics. Keykeeper moves and tactics. Renamed note. Whoops. Magical Girl. Skills to Keykeeper skills for consistent naming conventions across the project. Okay. Anyway, back in the real world. God, my hand hurts. Oh wow, I can't believe I've been screaming for 2.5 hours. It's been a very long stream, and I definitely didn't mean for it to be this long. But I can't quit. Oh, and I was going to put skill tree. Oh, I want to put skill tree in the skill document. Equipment, Keykeeper equipment. Alright, new node. Equipment. Keykeeper. Okay. Rename. Neo Cities Chronicles. Chronicles equipment. Actually, I think I did this before. I should go look and see. I know I did. Oh, it's so hot. It's so weird and it's so weird how hot it is. It's not weird that it's hot. I live in California. I don't know why I said that. It's exactly as hot as it's supposed to be for a place that has summer. That was a weird thought. Okay, and then here, okay, so if I go here and I go to equipment, and then I'm just gonna take this. Okay, there we go. There's a thing about an advancement in this document. Character creation. I think once I finish in this doc, I'm almost at the bottom of it. I'm gonna call it a stream for the day because it's getting to the hottest part of the day. And I want to go lay in front of my fan. Where did I put it? Okay, so that needs that. Character advancement and leveling up. There we go. And I found the attached chart. We're gonna go into the thing where I went. Place. Okay, so you don't do that. I swear to God. I'm dealing with like an infestation in my apartment, and it's literally like making me paranoid. Okay. So this is going to go, let's see. Engagement. Wake up phase. Like every time I think I see an ant, I like jump. Go to school, play relevant cards from your hand. This is gonna get changed, I know, because it makes no sense the way it currently is. Save the world phase. Maybe I should, okay, actually, fudge. Okay, so you two get moved up here. Save the world. Patrol. So I'm definitely gonna have to rework a lot of this, but like I think having it all in the same document will make reworking it a lot easier. Because I won't have to be jumping between 3 different things. Okay. But let's see. I had a section about combat, and I don't see it. And actually, I'm gonna change this to say Keykeeper. Where'd the thing about combat go? There it is. Okay, highlight this for yellow. Actually, make it purple. We're gonna just steal this. If any, wait, what? Read flavor text, set up monster AI panel. Oh, I did that wrong. Set up monster AI. Place monsters. Set. Okay. Next player goes. Okay. I'll just leave it like that. I'll leave it like that. Figure out how to integrate this. Figure out how to integrate this into up above. Figure out how to integrate this flow into the above section on combat. How will this work in a play by post game on Discord for Magical Girls Mecha? Magical Girls and Mecha. And actually, yeah, let's unhighlight this then. That's what integrate. Okay, there it is. I was like staring at that for like way too long. Maybe I'll take a short break. I don't know. I'm like, okay, I have to put the talking about monsters in. Goes for magic. Because there isn't a section about that at all. The ones from before. The ones from before. Nope. But that's a subheading. Monster action cards. And actually, I'm gonna keep that, even though I have it crossed out here. It's just funny how, like, in Google Docs I use pipes for everything. Ah! No idea what that note just appeared. I accidentally pressed Control N instead of Control B. Why was this crossed out? Why is this crossed out? Figure out why you crossed this out. Figure out why past you crossed this section out. What was it replaced with and why? I think I have talking about statuses already. Let's see, do I status? Bold, oops. Bold, 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 bold. Anyway, statuses. Okay, wait, hold on a second. Did I? Okay, so it's not, I don't. That's fine, I guess. Also, I also need to like expand on that section. Status effects. Because kind of not. Also, why do I ever think about elemental damage? God help past me. Past me was confused. Past me was overly ambitious in their plan. And you know what? That's okay. I've learned from past me. And we're gonna take what past me did and make it better. Okay. Because some of the stuff, if random market removes how requests. Okay, so I'm like, now I'm going through and like leaving myself notes. If the random market is removed, how are quests generated? They can be added to the adventure book for the game narrator to pull from based on a series of conditions that the players have met. Players have met. How does managing resources work on a ship? On the ship, traveling beyond the door. How do resources work without having to use cards? What about the key keepers on the ship traveling beyond the door in Magical Girls and Mecha? Repair and doing safety drills helps increase key keepers' reputation around the city, making them more popular with the civilians. I need a section about civilians. And actually we're gonna move that into taking actions. Oh, conditions. That's what I had. Okay. So wait, let me go find the thing about statuses. Find conditions. Okay. Statuses and their effects. Okay, I need to change. What did I just fudge? Ow! God damn it! I put it there. Will you stop falling over on my foot? There's no step-by-step playthrough guide, but there could be at the end of this. Oh, okay. Let's go back down. So I'm at the bottom of this. Gundam. Did I put Metabots? I definitely put Metabots. I always put Metabots. Metabots is such a good reference for this. I should rewatch Metabot. Because that would make this a lot that would make this easier. Oops, Betrayal Legacy, Dominion, A B C D E F G H I J K L M N P Q R S T W X A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S. Okay. I should have figured out where it was in comparison. I think that's right. If it's not, we're just gonna pretend that it was. Oops, how come I can't? Okay, there we go. Cause I have this down there. Oops, that's not the right 1, 2, 3. 3, 3. Row, delete row, delete row, delete row. Okay. I'm trying to decide if I should take a brief sojourn. Where credits and legalese? Oops, nope, just put that once. Okay, that's one. I only got one left, and it's the biggest one. I guess I can. We're gonna take a moment. I'm gonna get a snacky snack. And while I get a snacky snack, and then I think I'm gonna take a brief break. And play a game. No, maybe I don't know. Maybe I should keep working. Let me get a snack. Let's get a snack and start work from there. Okay, I'm back now for real this time, and I actually got my snack, my coffee. I did go get a coffee, or not a coffee. I did go get a I got. What did I get? Actually, no, I did get coffee. It's a nitro cold brew. I was so confused for a second about what I had in front of me. Okay. I'm doing this. I'm also putting tape on something right now. That's wet, so it's not going smoothly. But it's also not going terribly, so I'm going to keep going. And then I will open my little snack, which is a granola bar. And then we'll get back into this, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish copying all the stuff over and then call it quits. Or the thing that I have to go to later tonight will be happening, and I'll have to likely go get dressed and changed for that. But let me tape this up first. Oh, why is it dripping? I hate when this happens. This bottle is so precariously, I swear to God. It's like, not cursed. It's like it's not living up to its potential as a Camelback. I don't know, like, I think my straw part is the problem. It's time to replace the bite valve on it or something. Because it doesn't stay properly closed the way it's supposed to, causing it to drip, like in an unexpected manner. But it's like a future me problem. Except for the part where it's currently dripping coffee on me. We'll see if this works. If just like regular tape will work. Where is it dripping from? Or is it, or does this bottle have a crack in it? No, it's dripping from the mouthpiece. Okay. We're gonna take one side crest. Because I keep, every time I use this bottle, and I use it like pretty frequently. I think, oh, I need to replace the bite valve on it. And then I just don't. It's this piece. Yeah, I haven't bought a replacement since 2021, sorry. So it's been 3 years of me using the same bite valve, just cleaning it and hoping for the best. Okay, let me quickly order this. Just so I can stop saying this and replace it. So I can move on with my life. And spend $13 that I don't really have, but I'm sick of getting dripped on by coffee usually. Sugar, like sugar sweet coffee too, because that's how I drink my coffee. Okay, anyway, back into this. Okay, let me update GitHub, because I finally was away from my computer long enough that the Git repo was like, hey, you should update that and you should save it to the cloud. And excuse me while I chew, but you can't see me, so it doesn't really matter. Hold on a second. Oh, hello. Let me see. Let's get back into this while I eat this granola bar. And this is a document that's super long, but I feel like it's super long because it has a bunch of tables in it. Which the tables are useful or needed. Let's start off with games. Okay, games are called and okay. Product pitch. Throw that in here. Let's see. Game over. Genre. Yeah, that's fine. guess I'll change it here. Now it's gonna throw off my, but whatever. Let's see. Maybe I'll change my playlist too. Maybe that'll make my brain spark or something. So I've been listening to the same bubble grunge playlist for a couple hours now at this point. Let's listen to the Lawrence album for a hot second, just for like a couple songs. Or just one playthrough of it. Sorry, let me rephrase the statement. God, sometimes the captions are like so confused by my mumbling. Okay, is this the same? Magical began existing in space? No. It's not exactly the same, so we're gonna make it the same. Target demographic. Or Josie, such as reference. Okay. Yep, that was the only sentence that was different. I don't know why I changed one sentence and not other, but you know what it is? It is what it is. Sorry, I'm eating a granola bar. And it's soft and chewy. It's delicious, and I love them, and I'm obsessed with them. They're what are these? Cinnamon toast kind of soft baked oat bars, and they're amazing. It's like a crime how amazing they are. This might lead to consequences. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, okay, that is in fact the same thing. I was like reading this going. Okay, I don't think I have a section already in here. Nope, it just goes plum. And I'm actually going to change this. Whoops. Themes. So I don't think that section was here. Oops. I think I added that because there's a note somewhere about how this is a theme. Oh yeah, that's what it was right there. Let's see. Let's keep going. I know for a fact the story part is the same, so I'm just gonna skip that. And I'm gonna skip the safety tool part, system structure. This doesn't go here. This is gonna go over here. Okay. Let me think. I would like to open Magic Girls and Mecha. Nope. Nope. It should be. Do I know? Oh, there it is. I'm like, does this not have a? It should. Did I not? Did I? See, I wrote it should have, and then I didn't ever. See, past me, left myself a note. Okay, themes. Okay, nope, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the part. Did I ever get that far? I did. Ah, but it's different. I don't know which one is together. This keykeeper's narrator determines. Okay. Hmm. 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 Actually, this should be changed. Guidebook. What was I doing? I fucked up somewhere and I don't know where it was. Okay, let's just close everything. Project planner is the only thing that needs to have open. Scroll back up to the top of the project opener, game design, sales button. No. Project planner, Neo City Chronicles. That's where I currently am. And I haven't been here. This is not where I was at. Where was I at? Guidebook? Okay, I don't know the answer to this if I get down here. Yep, okay. So I'm in the guidebook. That gets confusing. Okay. Okay. Because it's getting confusing because I lost tabs. That's what happened. Can't believe it was almost 9,000 words. What the fuck? No, get back in there. That was weird. I forgot you can pop windows out in what can I call it? And then you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this. Massive updates. Massive updates to combining the work done in the magical girls and magical girls, Mecha Rising, Neo Cities Chronicles, GTRPG, Google Docs into one semi-coherent note in Obsidian. And I spelled coherent wrong. You're gonna spell check me. Thank you for that. Just so I have that, so I know what I am doing. Dear please. Because when I realize when I'm, come on. Okay. Okay, so let me go down to the part that says system structure. That doesn't get copied over by rules and dice. The game puts narrative choices first above dice rules. However, if it will make the game story more interesting, it is designed to lean into making. It is, however, it is designed to designed so that telling the most interesting story is it's designed to tell it is designed so that telling the most interesting story is what is the priority over what the random dice roll does. Yeah. had that something else. So within it is a wholly possible gameplay. Okay, and then this is where I want to put. Find gameplay flow. Nope. Did I not? Did I not? Did I not have a? I know I have it. It's, what is it called? What is it called? Oh, that's why. Because because gameplay should be one word. Flow. Okay. Let me scroll back up. Playing an adventure. Wait, how did I fuck that up? Oh, actually, no. That's not what I wanted to do. I did that backwards. God damn it. I was like, what am I doing? Why is this not working the way? Okay, now where did it go? That's what I want to do. Like, it took me way too long to figure that out. It's mostly because my headers are so out of whack. Where? Okay, playing in an adventure. When lose can. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, so playing in an adventure. Let's see. The second format is magical voice events. Nope. Okay, exploration. Haha. Okay, exploration. Investigation. So replay and socialization, combat and engagement, and combat engagement, combat and engagements, combat. Oops, combat and engagements. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna skip the rule section because just because you can call game narrating. Okay, I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna copy that one. Where did my section about rules go? Where did my basic rules go? Oh, why did that get weird? Don't know what that was about. Don't love that. Okay, let's go back to terms and what they mean. I love how this is gonna make me have this at least, symbols, nope, understand, nope. Where did terms and what they mean go? Terms and what they mean. I'm like, I know that I wrote this. Someone who... Okay, see, it's gonna make me be consistent because some of these are not the same. And I don't love that. Past me is like, what were you doing? Because like they should be the same. And I have like 3 different versions of certain things. Door from. Don't love that. Da, da, da. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, nope, I don't want to eat a third one. I mean, I do want to eat a third one. I was like, why is that not working the way I thought? Because I'm a dumb butt. That's why. I was like, why is it not working like I thought it's supposed to be working? I'm clicking the wrong button repeatedly and then not looking. I'm actually gonna move this because I want to. Because I want to. It should be here. Okay, continue. I guess it might not be as long because it's a bunch of like blank sections. That have no notes, which is kind of weird. The keykeepers. Rules for relationships. Let's see. Is this where I wrote the thing about relationships that makes more sense than what I have currently? Let's find out. I have high hopes for this. Rules for relationships. And actually, I like this title better. I mean, it's too long. It's way too long for a header. And I need to be consistent with my use of ampersands. You trip the small space. I feel like I wrote this down already. Yeah, it's right there. Do the okay. Acquaintances, hang out with, friends, crushes, swishes, familiar, colleagues, cohort. Oh, I was here earlier. That's why I'm like, I reckon. Nope, never mind. I did not write that. That's unfortunate. That is most unfortunate. Actually, you know what? We're gonna change this to. It's not really because they're not really rules. So let's be real. Four. And then this is gonna go under gameplay, game flow, which I don't remember where I put it. Let's see. Did I change it? Did I write flow? I did. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will have to figure that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I hate the 6 headers deep in this thing, but you know what? We're gonna just roll with it. Exploring around. And then I'm actually going to put the locations back there. Socialization. Okay. Only applies to moderators who are playing at, okay, blah, 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 blah. Socialization. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see. This is weird. This is gonna be a note that I need to put here. That this only applies. This only applies to moderators. This is only members to be of the press pool are limited to only moderators and the game narrator. This is also only a thing that is in effect. This is also a thing that only affects gameplay in Magical Girls Mecha. Magical Girls and Mecha in Magical Girls Mecha Rising. The press are non-playable characters and limited to NPCs. Limited to NPCs. They only have only a narrative function. They only serve the narrative. They only serve the narrative. Serve a narrative function. There you go. That's a better sentence. I like that sentence better, and it makes sense. And actually, one of the things I'm going to do before I call it quits, because it is getting close to. Let's see. Where's the thing for combat? Rules for combat. How combat works. 1, 2, 3. Nope. It needs to be 4. There's no PvE within. I feel like I wrote this somewhere else. Within the Neo Cities Chronicles. Within Neo City Chronicles. As a game, all combat is PvE. Chronicles. All combat is PvE. Even if magical girls do not get along, they will not resort. Even when two or more key keepers do not get along, even when 2 or more keepers do not get along, they can not resort to violence to solve with one another. Okay. Actually, wait a second. That's not where that goes. This goes somewhere else. There we go. Let's see. Deny. That was an easy denial of a bot. Love that for me. I guess I've been streaming long enough that now I get bots. Organizing the game. Okay, cause there's gonna be character creation. So you build narrative roles. The game narrator's role. Understanding event, understanding. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Organizing the game. Okay, so this is all Discord stuff. And so all of the Discord stuff can go away. Except for out of game stuff. Digital, digital something, 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 something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of game. Don't love this, but let's see. Just gonna borrow that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, we're gonna keep that, and then that just needs to be fixed. Housekeeping. Oh, I forgot to do that over there. I'll fix it in a second. I don't want the... Well, whatever. We're just gonna roll with it. I know why it's doing that. It thinks it's the header of it. But it... You know what? Fine. I'd roll before. Just leave it alone. Okay. Okay, that's what we're gonna do there. So maybe I'll rewrite some of the Discord channels the way I have it in the doc now. That's a thought. I have no idea what's happening. One of my Google Docs is fucked up. Don't know why. Let's see. Where do I want to put this? I guess. Does that count? Yeah, I don't know what happened here. Okay, I don't know if I love this plan, but we're gonna go with this plan because it seems like it might work. I don't know if it'll work. Okay, it did work. I didn't think it was gonna work, and it was a moment where I was like, maybe that won't do what I think it's gonna do. Okay, let me just clear this up. There. Okay, this is the one. This is a bullet point, and they also. Okay, there we go. Oh my god, the formatting on this got so fucked up. Players can. The formatting on this got weirdly fucked up in Google Docs. I don't know why. I mean, I know why, because I changed the page size, I think. Yeah, I think it's because I moved the page. I changed the page size at some point. And now it's just like confused. Okay, maybe I should steal some of my character creation stuff? Let's see, reset. And actually, that stuff should actually be somewhere else. Supplemental. Ow! Fuck. Did I just? I did. God damn it. Gosh darn it. Well, that's fine. I scratched myself with my own nails and now I'm bleeding. Why am I like this? I'm like a toddler. I'm like literally a toddler. It's kind of obnoxious. Okay, I'm gonna eat one more of these, and this is the last one I'm allowed to eat today. I think oh, here's the character sheet I created. Let's go to character creation. Because the way I have it set up right now, it's kind of a mess. I have curiosity. I have curiosity how long this is. Just out of curiosity. Just out of like vague curiosity. Let me just put it on my desktop because I'm not going to keep it. But I do want to see. God help this thing. My computer like freaked out just now because it hates opening PDFs. That feels like the wrong page count. The text seems really large. Oh my god, Adobe is the worst. I just wanted to open this PDF and it's like trying to do like 10 million things in the background with Adobe for no good reason. I'm just like, I just wanted to open a PDF. I just wanted to like look at a PDF. That's all I want. I don't care about what's new. And I definitely don't care about what's new with your stupid AI features. In fact, I would... This feels wrong. Yeah, the font size is wildly wrong. Okay. I was confused for a moment. I was like, what is this? Is there a... Let's go to settings real fast. Community plugins. Browse plugins. No. Pandocs. No. Oh, I do have enhanced. Okay, so enhanced exporting. Do I have to like tab into it? There's a command palette. Yeah, okay. Okay. Why did you do that? Why are you not liking that? Oh, the pipes. Okay, where do you not like pipes? Where are you yelling at me? What? Where is this at? You're the worst. Okay, that's a problem. Let me think. Can I go to export to? Nope. Okay, that just does the same thing. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can solve this. Appearance, font size. Okay. Now it's okay. I know that makes it really, really tiny, but let's see if this works now. If I do it. Export the PDF. Oh right, fuck! I can't do it like that. Okay, I have to figure out what's wrong with that plugin. You literally just exported this. Don't be a jerk. Like, I just asked you to do this. You can do this. Like, what is this? Come on, just pull yourself together, my dear thing. Thank you. I will see you around. I'm probably gonna finish the section that I'm in and call it. Okay. Okay, it's only 36 pages. It's only 36 pages. And that's not so bad. Okay. We can work with that. Because I'm also getting like sidetracked in like little side quests now. And I figure, actually, you know what? It's almost 4 o'clock. I've been streaming for almost 4 hours. I think actually I can call it before because I am getting what do you call it? I'm getting sidetracked by side quests, which is not good. Which tells you that my attention is like waning, losing focus, falling apart, you know, a host of words, really. I'll say that I am not focused. But I think 4 hours of solid work is pretty good. It's pretty good. So thank you everyone who stopped by. Thank you for hanging out with me. I will be back, I don't know, maybe in a day or two, not quite sure. Don't know if it'll be during the day or maybe if I'll do another, I'll go back to my regularly scheduled night streams. But we shall see. But it's been a pleasure. But the side quests are just too strong and I'm losing focus, and I'd rather not end on a not focused note. So yeah, until next time.